What's going on, guys? It's Apollo 1, and today we have for you a team challenge. I know it's been a while since you guys have seen a team challenge, and I do apologize for that, but team challenges are back, and they're going to be awesome. We have really good ones for you guys that will be up here in the next few weeks. One of them is like insane, is like incredible. You guys will love it, I guarantee. But today you're watching a dead man's hand only domination win. So some of you guys might be confused, like, what is this? What's going on? No, it's not a passive aggression win, because right now it does look like a passive aggression win. We're not killing them or anything. But basically what this is the only way we can kill enemies is using dead man's hand. So to cap a flag, you know, the enemy can't be there, and if they are there, you have to blow them up with dead man's hand. You kind of just have to die and then kill them from dead man's hand. And like right here, this is crazy. Like this guy, he was trying to keep him off the flag, but unfortunately he was determined to kill him. Wasn't gonna hop off for just a second. He would have had that flag. But yeah, this challenge, it's not the hardest challenge. I think we did go for it a few times before we actually got it. But it was a lot of fun going for, you know, getting in a game with a whole bunch of, you know, your friends and stuff, and going for challenges that aren't really serious, that you're not trying super hard or sweating to get. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to go for, and it was kind of funny. We were just running around, just kind of dying and blowing up with dead man's hand, just blowing these enemies up. And imagine being the enemy team. Like, dead man's hand is awful just when one guy's using it, but imagine playing against an entire team where everyone's just blowing up with C4s from dead man's hand. I would, if I was in the other team, I would back out. I don't care if you're not trying to kill me. I would just back out. If I was dying from dead man's hand, oh god, that's got to be super annoying. But it was a lot of fun to go for, and all the guys that were in this challenge, all their links will be down in the description if you guys want to check them out and support their channels. That would be awesome. So yeah, today I want to say one real quick thing before I get into my topic, which is going to be talking about the brain capacity and capabilities of having access to more of your brain, and what that could do, and the possibilities. I really want to talk about that. I get really excited when I talk about that, so we're going to get into that in a second. But first off, I want to ask you guys a question, and that is, what team challenges do you guys want us to go for? I want everyone to leave a comment on their own opinion on what we should go for, because I want to get everyone involved. And what we're going to do is, next time we go for a challenge that's people have suggested, we're gonna include you guys in that video, a little screenshot of your comment saying, you know, you wanted to see that challenge if it gets picked. So leave a comment down below telling us what challenge you guys want us to go for. Try to come up with something unique, something difficult, that's a little bit harder, instead of like an RPG only domination win, or like a knife only TDM win. That stuff's, it's kind of boring to go for, and it's a little bit too easy, if that makes sense. I mean, maybe we can go for a few of those easy ones, but try to think of something really unique, something really different that you guys have never seen before, and that you want to see, and try to make it a little bit more difficult, on the difficult side, because those are the ones that are more fun to go for when we actually grind out a challenge. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what challenges you guys want to see from us, and we will go for some of those and get them done. So today I'm going to be talking about brain capabilities with extended capacity, I guess. So like, the more access to your brain, what could that do? So as you guys know, or actually probably don't know, if you do, good for you, but we have access to about 10% of our brains, and that's really nothing. And if you think about what we're capable of doing, it's insane to only have access to 10% of our brain, but we're able to, you know, create all this technology and all these buildings and structures, and build all the things that we have, and figure out the problems and situations that we get ourselves into, and just everything, to be able to you know, predict, to be able to think, to be able to expand our minds, and invent and create, and all that kind of stuff. We're able to do so much with only 10%. And if you think about it, what would we be able to do if we had access to 20% of our brain, or 30% of our brain, or 40% of our brain, and if you go crazy, 100%. What would we be able to do with 100% of our, or be able to use 100% of our brain? That would be insane. I don't even know what would happen. I mean, it could go anywhere from potentially just like, you know, knowing how to fix things instantly, or being able to maybe talk to animals, or not necessarily talk, but kind of, you know, look at something and kind of be able to figure it out quicker, or be more efficient. Just ourselves would be a lot more efficient. And there's an endless amount of things that could be possible if we had access to so much more of our brain. And you know, don't quote me on this. I heard something about neurons. I believe it's neurons. We have about 100 billion neurons in our bodies, or whatever. I don't know exactly. I'm not a scientist, so I could sound stupid, but we have about 100 billion neurons, and only 15% of those are like active, that are actually being used. And it's the same thing there. What if all of them are being used, and why are so many of them dormant? Why are they not in use? Why are they not being used? So there's a lot of questions, but you know, all we can really do is wait and see what happens. I guess we'll be dead, but also just, you know, have theories and think about it. And maybe that in itself is expanding our brains, because we're thinking about something that's not even there. So I don't know. I know some of your guys' head might be hurting, but I just want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. So you kind of have two things. You have to let us know some team challenges to go for, but also, what do you think we'd be capable of with like 50% of our brain in use, or even 100%? What do you think we'd be able to do? Get creative and let me know your real thoughts on, because I'm really curious. I want to see what you guys think. Personally, I think we would be, like I said before, more efficient. I feel like we might be able to kind of just look at things and figure out what they're thinking easier and faster. You know, some people can do that already, but just a little more faster and quicker, and be able to look at an animal and see what they're thinking. Not exactly what they're thinking, but like maybe by looking at the way they're standing, if they're scared, or all these different things. I also think we might be able to, like, I don't know how to say it, but like maybe like not read other people's minds, but if maybe by contact, like touching their head or something, you might be able to like feel their I don't even know, pulse, or I don't even know. By touching their forehead, you might be able to see what they're thinking, or I don't know. There's a lot of crazy different things that could be possible, but I don't know. It's just interesting just to think about, because, you know, we're obviously evolving. Before we didn't have that much. We didn't even have 10%, and obviously we've evolved and gained access to more. So that's just, you know, I guess time will tell. Another interesting thing that I found out is, or I guess I think it's a theory, I'm not 100% sure, but I was reading and I saw this thing about that we wouldn't exist without time. Time allows our existence, which is crazy too. The fact that we don't really exist without time, and time itself gives us our existence, is pretty cool. You know, whether or not it's true, I don't know. I couldn't really tell you guys that. I'm kind of talking out of my ass a little bit here, because I don't know, you know, all the details on this stuff. I kind of just, you know a little bit about it, and I found it really interesting. I probably should have done a little bit more research before doing a commentary on it, but I kind of wanted to just talk my own thoughts. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below on that as well. And would you, if it was possible, would you want to have access to more of your brain? Would you want to have that 60-70% access to your brain? Would you want that, or do you think that it would be dangerous or cause, you know, bad things to happen? Because that's possible too. Maybe we're not built to have that much access, but then again, why is it there? So, I don't know. It's a crazy thing. The brain is the most powerful computer, as a lot of people say. So you know, there's a lot of mysteries behind it. But anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this team challenge. My commentary, I know it wasn't the best, but hopefully it gets you thinking a little bit about team challenges and also about the brain, because it's an amazing thing, and you know, it's our job to figure it out as time goes on. So anyways, guys, it's been Apollo 1. Hopefully you did enjoy this gameplay, and I will see you guys later.
Okay, let's go. Can't nobody pump stuff like KARNAGE. Ha.